Mark, I'm gonna chug this full bottle for you.
What is that? A Dan Aykroyd?
That's
Whole
a Dan
skull?
Aykroyd 750.
Gee, encouragement.
G.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, the whole
Oh
crane.
God!
Oh.
Oh my!
Oh, dude, no. Oh, this is gonna be a good episode.
Yep.
There's just a little bit left.
Yeah, that's for supper. Oh,
Mm.
hey. Yo, are we recording?
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to this week's episode of Brocast. And do I have a confession for you guys?
What's the confession like?
Well, I was scrolling on my Instagram feed, pre-phone breakage, and I noticed there is a new OCAD confession page. And I went, is this one new or is this just one that's been here for a while? But no, brand new. I think this is kind of strange because if I recall, there's been 3 or 4 other confession pages before this. So, what's the deal? Why so many confession pages?
And one dating page.
Yes.
What's up with these confession pages?
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I personally hate them. I think that they are like the laziest thing ever. Like, to make an account and rely on other people to send in confessions to you to like post, and some of the stuff is so like just like boring. It's like, I run up the yellow stairwell, and it's like,
It could only be even more lazier if they asked for memes and they just like posted it up on their page and like didn't care about it.
yeah. I wonder who's doing that.
Oh, yeah. They probably moved on to a podcast or something. Oh man, like I don't understand why we have like 4 confession pages. Like,
Yeah.
why do we need 4? Like, 3 wasn't enough. One person was just like, I'm gonna make another.
But it's
you know?
weird too. It's like they almost
Just what
don't
they
know
can.
that each other exist. You know, like you think that once you go on like Instagram, you'd be like, oh yeah, there's already a confession page. Why do I need to make another one?
But like, one thing that's tripping me out is like, why do we have confession pages? We're a university.
Yeah,
We're
that's true,
adults.
too.
I thought like this is like I haven't seen one of these since like fucking when I was 14.
Like, yeah, middle school.
You know.
Like it's so just like, I don't know, bottom of the barrel, just like
Like, it's just kind of like makes me uncomfortable. Like a bunch of 20-year-olds just like saying like, whoa, like,
not to
I
mention
kissed someone in the
20-year-olds.
yellow staircase.
We're 20-year-olds. There's people that could be a 4th year. There could be like and like OCAD students. Like, I know OCAD students that are like 30 years old. So, like, you know, like we're a very diverse school when it comes to like students coming to OCAD. So, I don't know.
You know, like what they need to do. They need to they need to include, instead of like the year and the program, like include the name and the age of the person who put the confession.
yeah, exactly.
You know, that's what I was thinking.
You know, because
And
you're gonna
they're
see so much
okay.
like,
Because every confession is just like so lame. Like it's always like I took a shit in the annex and I didn't flush. And it's like Michael, age 32. You know, like, come on, man.
yeah, for just like,
we're a university, man.
or even like I've seen confessions where it's like, this person in my lecture is very attractive, and it's like, cool. Why don't you tell them that? Why are you telling everyone else anonymously? Like, go deal with your feelings. Like, you know. Especially not like, why do we have a
Look at
confession?
there's this one confession that's just like, I'm down catastrophically bad. Like, yes, that is a OCAD confession right there.
I mean, I even just like
Everything
look back
to
at
do
like
with
this. Why do we have a confession page now when we're not even on the campus and stuff? Like, there's nothing to confess about OCAD.
I think it's like we need like a message board to have like what OCAD people are thinking, you know? And it's like, I mean, it's anonymous. You post whatever you want.
I mean, maybe
But,
remove the name confession, the word confession.
I think, it'd make it a
like
lot better
half of
because
these are
there's
not
so many of them.
Half of these are just like, is anyone else
but
in
then that also
so programs? Like
that goes
where
back
you
to
can-
like the page OCAD UK, like when they came out, like that was their whole concept, that you could just like send in anonymous whatever, you know. And like there was OCAD
And then
T,
that-
which was like OCAD rumors, and then it's just the whole market of all that stuff is just so overdone. Like it's
It's a very saturated market.
like, oh my
But
goodness.
you know what they're lacking? Or there's only one meme page. Only one meme page. No one else has dared to make another. But there's so much confession pages.
Yeah. You know, it's like
What happened to like there was like the one main one. OCAD dot confessions.
yeah, but they
Where's their
they,
podcast?
they always like die and then come back. Like they only post every few months. And that's the same thing I think that's gonna happen.
Confession number 71. Is there a GD group chat? Oh my god. That was a hard one to read. Very taken aback by this confession.
Which group chat do they want?
I don't know. Does anyone have the OCAD Discord link? That's confession number 60.
I responded to
Whoa.
that one. I sent them the link from
Yeah,
the
you did.
Brocast account. So guess what? We're doing God's work. The confession pages can't even
see-
like, you know, someone asked that confession, they confess that, and then the confession page doesn't even help them out and say, yes, here's the link. Come on, you got to do better. You got to help them.
Yeah. Just the caption just like, thoughts? What are your thoughts on this?
Oh my god.
It's a question, bro. Answer.
They just want some help.
Oh my god. Exactly. There's like no personality on any of these confession pages.
I have a confession, but
What's
it's
your-
like not really a confession. It's more of a question. How is online school been for you guys?
How is online?
Your online classes.
I
Talk about
forget.
online.
I forget that I'm going to school.
Yeah. I
You know.
mean,
Sometimes.
I don't even know what day my classes are anymore. I just wake up and whatever Teams notification I have, I click on it. Like I'm that far into this. It's bad.
I haven't attended a Teams meeting in so long. Like, it doesn't feel like a team. You know,
Collaborative.
like I literally, you have to wake up at like 8 something, and then you watch the team meeting, and it's just like the prof talking with like her kids like causing a ruckus behind the camera, and like her husband frying eggs in the background. You know, it's just like this isn't. This is how school, how university is
You know
supposed
what's
to be.
awesome?
Yes, this is how school is.
Last week for my class, we were in the Teams meeting, and our teacher goes on to the CBC website and puts on he's like, for this class, we're going to be listening to this podcast, this web series, and he puts on a free CBC, like free to anyone in Canada CBC thing, and makes us watch it for the entire Teams lecture meeting. And I'm like, I am really paying a school to watch free podcasts over Teams. I gotta watch someone screen share a podcast to me. What am I doing? What am
I have
Very
something.
expensive podcast.
I
I have
know.
something positive to say about online classes. Just because I only have one class, and it's a lecture class, the 20th century design, and like I feel like taking this online class is like way better than going to a lecture hall.
Yeah.
And like the only downside is like there's no TA at the end of it, but like you get all the information, and you could like make notes, and you can pause, and like
I'd agree with that too for my history of
I'm not gonna
Marxism.
lie, it is
yeah,
easier.
like it is easier to do lecture classes. It's although like you can't do all classes like that.
Plus that
That's the thing.
2 times speed button's clutch. You know?
Yeah. Like, do you know how good it is to like listen to your fucking prof in 2 times speed?
I'm telling you, like growing up listening to the Alvin and the Chipmunks music really assisted me nowadays in my university learning, because that shit's coming at supersonic speed, man. And I'm just going,
It makes you pick it up. You know what I do? I put it on like the 2 times speed, and then like after like a few minutes, I put it down to like 175, so that my brain thinks, oh, now it's slower. But it's still
I do that
faster.
too. It tricks you, and you go like, oh wow. Once it goes back to normal
It's
speed,
like, oh, this is normal. And then when you listen to a real lecture, it's just like, why don't they sound like Eminem?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
Wait, I wasn't listening to 100 Get.
Oh, my music playlist wasn't on.
I live like this.
Honestly, it's like I just feel like that's gonna be part of it, is like going back and having to do lectures in person, the convenience of it, and being able to go back to a lecture and be like, yes, this is what I missed when I wasn't paying attention. That's gonna like be unfortunate.
You know, the one thing that sucks about like online lectures is that like you learn a lot from just sitting next to someone and being like, yo, what the fuck did she mean? What did she say? What
Yeah, that's true.
you explain this? You know,
Even just being able to like, I learned a lot of this stuff that I actually like remembered from like the first semester like art history lecture was stuff that like me and you would joke about. So like you remember like the stylobate or like all the stuff was,
the
like,
stylobate. How come that's the only thing I remember?
Like any
joke
subject
about it.
that like we joked about,
Like, it's
I would
great.
remember. So like there was that meme we made with
That's how we studied.
it, like it was just like whatever stuff we like had the most like jokes about. So like again like that one with
El Castillo.
El Castillo and the Chacmuls.
Yeah. You remember that because we were just fucking joking about that in the lecture.
The one lecture
That's what you can't get.
You know one lecture I won't forget, the stuff that I like did like take in was the lecture where that person who shall not be named was going through your backpack through the whole lecture, and I passed out because I remember we were learning about like ancient Aztec art, and then like 40 minutes later I wake up and we're in North America, and I'm like, what the hell happened? I missed the whole
you took a pull from her dab pen, and then she went into my backpack. And then I started looking through my wallet.
I dabbed out of reality. You know, she put me in she straight up she saw her prey, she captured me. She said, yep, I'm gonna disable this guy so I can go through this guy's backpack. And oh god, I was disabled. I was in my like lecture chair like this. Oh no, don't touch his.
No, I was Lincoln. I was sitting next to you. And then this person popped up and
you got up and
started
left.
like talking to me.
You went across the road.
Look, I'm trying to listen to the lecture. Yeah. And then I moved. I left my backpack, and then she's like, "Oh shit!" And then started looking through my backpack. I was like, "I have no money."
So. And I'm sitting there like this.
Business cards.
I'm chair locked and can't even move to be like, "Hey, yo, stop!" But I got my phone. I'm texting him like, "Yo, she's still going through your bag," and you're just like, "I don't give a shit. I don't care." And then the one thing I remember, we did care, once she took your sketchbook out, you went, all right, you stood up and said, give me my bag. That's like across the line. You don't touch someone's sketchbook.
Oh yeah.
That's a deadly sin. That's
not my wallet. It was my sketchbook.
The sketchbook.
This is what you don't get from online school. All of this happening during indigenous art lecture.
Exactly. Honestly, but like, the stuff I did learn that day, I will remember because I associate it with the story. Now the story is, I just woke up. I'm still in bed. Time to hit join meeting and listen.
But you know, like some class, like I had a class last semester, and while we had like a team meeting where it was basically like a lecture, but it was live for fucking 3 hours. There was like a Discord. And then people were just joking around on the Discord. While it was fun live. You know what? This kind of gives the same vibe as sitting in the back of the lecture and just joking around, you know.
Yo, that was
So
like
I thought that was a good
I had that
Great
with like
concept.
Instagram group chats in like classes, like never Discord, but like yeah, that would be like ideally the like go-to thing because that's like the part that I'm missing, you know, is like the social aspect and like the crit and being able to like just talk to people, you know. God damn.
yeah.
Hey yo, Lakin, can you go blue?
You want me to go blue? Yeah, I can go blue.
Yeah.
Give me. I just gotta.
You can go blue.
Yeah, watch this.
How about you go? Red, bro?
You want me to go red? I can go blue then red. I can do both.
Oh, we
Yeah.
lost, ladies and
By
gentlemen.
the way, Mark, what's the background for today? Ooh, where are we? Yeah.
Where are we today? We're at the yellow stairwell because I have to confess I pissed there once. First year illustration.
We did the yellow stairwell the
You
first.
pissed there?
The I don't know, the subway.
Yeah, the subway's cool. You go.
I think it's St.
Yeah,
Patrick's
it'll just be
Station.
the subway.
Just St. Patrick's Station.
Or it's St. Patrick.
St. Patrick. You know, this is. I think I lost gains just by not opening that door. Can we talk about that door?
Orange.
Like
The
St. Patrick.
the mighty door.
The mighty.
I have to admit, I feel like the door has been like budging. Last time I went there, like the door was budging a little easier. It's not like I can't remember if it was the same thing or.
The weird thing about that door is that like it's not like the end of the door. Like there's the hinges are like right at the edge of the door. Like it kind of slides in, or just opens like a little slightly inward. Now it's like what the fuck? Like you can't. I don't know. You can't open it just by pushing it out. Like you have to like kind of push it to the side too.
Yeah,
And it's like
you
I don't want to
actually-
like think about that at like 8 o'clock in the morning. You know, like I don't want to solve this fucking puzzle like I'm in a math textbook. You know, calculate the slope and whatnot. It's good. It's a good mental exercise though, for class. Oh shit! 1 second, guys.
There we go.
Ooh, got enough.
Did you get that from your dad right now, or?
Yeah, my dad just gave that to me right now. Amazing. This is I don't live at home. I'm adult. Live by myself.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know who that man was. Just someone
Roommate.
burglarizing my house.
I got
yeah.
this.
No, I live by myself.
My bad.
Oh, Dan Aykroyd. This is welcome to anatomy and
Yeah. Drawing
you know,
class.
this is study the Dan Aykroyd
I'm gonna
vodka bottle.
I'm gonna hand this in for one of my projects and be like, yes, I blew this glass myself. I was actually I was watching a glass.
I blew Dan Aykroyd.
I was. That's another episode, Mark. I was watching this glass blowing competition TV show, and it was actually pretty cool. Like you can make some really crazy stuff with glass.
Oh yeah,
Can you blow
blowing is
glass
so
at OCAD?
cool.
I don't know. You should be able to though.
Maybe they do it in the basement or something.
I don't know what the fuck they do.
They have the forge in the basement. I thought.
Beats the hell out of me. You know, how many sculpting students do we really know?
2.
How many jewelry people? Do we know?
1.
I know 3 jewelry people.
You know, the thing about this is something about jewelry that I was thinking about. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like what the fuck are like the you know, like the projects, like do they have like the process work and everything, and then you have to sculpt the jewelry?
It depends. It depends what class you're taking. Are you taking 3D modeling? Are you taking silver casting? Are you taking gold casting?
Yeah, because if you're making jewelry, can't you just like go to a jewelry store, buy like a fucking ring?
Yeah, that's like buying your painting
but,
for your next.
You still like no, because it's a whole process, right? Like if you're doing like silversmithing or silver casting, you've got to do like the wax mold of it and stuff.
Yeah,
the wax
you make
negative.
the mold and shit, but then you know, like when the prof isn't looking, you know, you like switch the rings. It's amazing.
Mark, that's way too much. That's way too much effort, man. That's so much effort just to like what? Get a better grade.
I mean, like,
couldn't you do the same thing for graphic design though? Like, what's stopping me from going on Fiverr and being like, yes, I need to create this project? Like,
okay, that's a good point. Yeah.
What's stopping you in illustration from like, you know, going to another student being like, hey, can you draw this face for me? Like, you know, yes, can you draw this character with a large body and a small head, please? It's for a class assignment.
No, you that's why every illustrator has the same style now, because it's just like the same fucking.
It's just one guy in his basement. Every single time a company. Every time.
My thesis is in 5 minutes, bro. I guess. Actually, that's a good point. You know, like what's stopping me from like going to IKEA and buying like a fucking Picasso canvas print and being like, I made this. It's like, are you sure?
Or like an industrial designer, like they pick up like any obscure object and be like, yes, I fabricated this myself.
I believe that is the Pepsi logo. No, it doesn't say Pepsi.
You give them a advertising photography class, and you use Shutterstock. There's still the Shutterstock like logo, and watermarks all over it. Yes, I took this photo myself from Google.
It actually says Stuttercock. It's my own startup.
What do you sell?
Don't worry about it.
Alex looks very disappointed.
That was a pretty low bar right there.
Alex just died. Alex just died a little.
Scraping the barrel for the jokes. Yeah. Yeah, like photography too, you know. You can just go on, you know, Google and search up some photographs.
Go on Flickr. Just go on Flickr and just
exactly
search sad looking photo. And then it's like, yes, this is my project. My emotion was sadness.
You go to you have to go to Instagram, and then find like some like photographer from like, I don't know, like Baltimore or something with like 100 followers.
Like, I feel like that's stealing that would like actually work, and like don't do that. Don't do it. Just keep your own book.
Speaking of Instagram, what about like today? You're a post that got removed for breaking the rules. Talk about that.
Oh yeah.
Because like you know, like what I DM'd you, like that's a very interesting point. You know, like it's almost it seems like Instagram is set up to like work for influencers and no one else. You probably saw my. I posted. I wanted to do a promote my pieces. So I was gonna do it of the you know, like the space girl, like you know, like sitting down, right? But Instagram said no, that's too sexually suggestive and too you know, like it's not good for kids or something. It's a lady sitting down, fully clothed. Like so what? So what if like this is a drawing? What if it's a picture? You know? Yeah. See, so that was like my example. A picture of, like when I'm scrolling.
Clothes, like you're gonna say sexually suggestive because of the form.
Yeah, the first thing I see when I'm scrolling though is like all these accounts promoting these like, you know, OnlyFans pages and stuff, and it's like, so like Instagram's not gonna draw the line on that, but like they go and zuck you because yours is too sexually suggestive. I don't get it when like one is truly
I'm
actually.
Not saying like like I'm not saying that accounts like that should get like restricted. I think everybody should be able to just post just be able to post whatever like as long as it's not like triggering content.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why stuff like sexuality is repressed on Instagram. Like I know like a lot of artists on Instagram who do like not even like sexual work, just like figure studies
Figure
and
studies.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And their accounts get like taken down. Yeah, and it's just like what the heck? What's so wrong about a human body? That's why like when I was promoting my post, I just like it struck me. I'm just like, what the heck? Like this is a fully clothed person. Just because I guess they're wearing form-fitting clothing, Instagram decided, oh, this is sexually suggestive. Like, come on.
But like, it's not even like suggestive in any way either. Like they're literally just chilling on a planet in a spacesuit. Like I don't.
I know what the problem was.
Chill.
I didn't make the head small enough and the hands big for Instagram to be like, yes, this is a good illustration.
Oh, it's an illustration. Okay, you're good.
Yeah. Oh, the hands are bigger than the head. Okay, you get that.
The hand-to-head ratio checks out.
Yeah. They have like an algorithm that just checks the ratio. It's like, this is a little. We can't clean like that. So fucking stupid, man. I don't know, man.
Damn.
Jesus, man.
This has been a lovely.
Maybe we should talk or something.
Huh?
Or move to Twitter. Twitter, you can just post whatever.
On Twitter, you can post whatever.
Yeah.
And on Reddit, too.
But who looks at art on Twitter? Instagram, like, as much as I hate Instagram, like, it's, I guess it's a good tool for artists, It's all, like, picture-based.
I mean, but even so, like, Instagram is one of the most inaccessible, like, platforms out there for, like, accessibility. Because of, like, the fact that all the data is, like, stuck within the photo, right? So if there's type and stuff, like, you can't get, like, when you're reading it online as a website, if there's, like, text that's embedded into an image, you can't get that information.
Jesus.
So yeah,
This is why we should all
One
switch
thing.
to Brostagram.
What?
Coming out.
OCAD you live. Bomb. Switch to.
I mean, I'm
Let's
learning
use social media. We're gonna
learning,
have.
I'm learning HTML and stuff now, so that could work.
I don't know. Like, I feel like every like once in a while, like some like indie dudes in their basements like come up with like some like new social media, and then people are like, "Oh yeah, screw Instagram, let's hop on this," and then like it just never takes off. And then everyone just goes back to Instagram. I saw like a few of those.
Well, like Visco,
like
yeah.
some artists like promoting other social medias that are like low key.
Yeah.
It's like the stock market, bro. All right, Lakin, I'm coming to the rescue.
Hey, I'm coming.
Oh shit!
We're coming to your rescue.
Yeah.
You're so small.
Is that you?
You're tiny, bro.
Hey! Oh!
Hey, what are you saying?
The whole
There
squad's
we go.
here.
Yo, what's up? Oh yeah, there we go.
Yo, you gotta watch out because I'm lagging
sick.
right now. Oh, you see this guy over here?
Oh shit, bro, I'm lagging too. Who the fuck is this?
Oh,
No! What the heck?
You just ate
Dude!
chicken, bro. Yo, Alex, chill, man. What the fuck? Oh my god.
yeah.
Anarchy. Ah.
I am the
So,
king.
All right. That sums up this episode of Brocast. Thanks for watching. If you bet Alex was going to win, we're going to transfer you $10,000 right now.
Hey, that's
Also, if you'd like to be a guest on Brocast, just send us a message over on Brocad V1. So we're looking for interesting guests for our show.
indeed.
Yeah.
Take it easy,
DM us.
everyone.
Do whatever.
Take it easy, guys. See you next week.
All right. Peace.